local law, and
where you do senator, where?
On this document, this is my broad. If you look at the extract I've highlighted in there, they will see the airport. There are factors there, but these are the airports under Adani. If you read the document, I'm just summarizing it. If you read that document, it shows that all those airports are making losses. So you talk of Adani coming to make profit in Kenya, I don't know what informs that. Because the airports are running in India from a study from the Indian civil aviation. She has listed those airports as making losses. And this is a document I downloaded from the civil aviation website of India. So I don't know how when you talk of Adani coming to make profit in Kenya, what informs those kind of statements or those kind of expectations?
Thank you, Chair and Honorable Mutata. I'd like to confirm this, Honorable Senator. I am not indicating that Adani will make any profits in Kenya. I'm not giving that indication, and I'd like to confirm that. What we did as a directorate, we received the PIP. And when we received the PIP, we did process it. But allow me just to go through the full sequence, Honorable, through the Chair. We get more details. I've taken a number of your questions once you have not cited.
And finally, you are standing. You are supposed to be in Washington. What are you doing here?
I will answer. It's part of it. I have not.
Summarize. You know, the sugar levels are going down.
I understand. I'll go very fast.
It's 7 p.m.
I'll go very fast. In terms of the SPV, what we've picked up was just recently registered on 30th of August. We are not aware about that as a directorate or either the evaluation committee. I can confirm from the Treasury. We're not aware of that. That SPV, that was the one you cited. In terms of change of laws, yes, they have requested for change of laws, but we indicated to them during the negotiation that was not acceptable. We cannot predict that the government will change a law due to a transaction. So that was clearly indicated to them. On the land lease also, it was indicated to them that that will need to be managed separately between Kenya Airports Authority and Adani. That was not part of this transaction. It was out of scope. Waziri has touched very well on the employment. I will not touch on that. In terms of the legal provisions about PIP and competitive, certainly I will make this statement. A competitive process always gets a better outcome. Well, not always, but most of the chances gets a better outcome. Yeah? We have faced a competitive transaction that went through the PPP transaction and became completely unaffordable, which is in Nakuru Summit Road. That transaction was actually cancelled, not by the contracting authority, by us at the Treasury. When we saw that the cost to use 175 kilometers on a small car was going to be 1,500 shillings, and we stopped it. We shared the advice based on affordability and value for money. So in terms of which obviously a preference would be competitive, but also it's whereby we also monitor the components of the project to ensure we get value for money for the transaction.
I think on the Nakuru Mao Road, I think we don't have the data, and we don't know they did due diligence when you are doing the procurement, so we may not be able to use it as a standard to gauge the viability of competitive bidding versus PIP. The question about this PIP is this a PIP? What is being initiated?
Yes, this is a PIP. Confirm that. Honorable Chair, the Honorable Senators asked me about my appointment as Deputy Ambassador in the US. Yes, I was appointed. We've not finalized in terms of my terms. I was appointed in Treasury in 2020 December, and I was appointed as the Deputy Head of Mission in Washington, D.C. in March of this year. And since then, a lot of discussions have been ongoing, and I've not yet formally accepted my appointment. And the reason for this is purely because the terms which are presented do not match my existing terms.
I will rejected the appointment.
I am hoping they will fix my terms, Honorable Senator. Actually, there's a letter that went out to them. I think it was 2 weeks ago.
I think that's okay. The last 11 minutes?
Yes. I'm finished.